Alright guys, what is up? Part 3, and we're rolling our way onto this little part 3 here. I'm trying to think of things quickly to talk about, but it's a Weedle. But no, this part probably going to be a little bit more interesting. I'm not probably going to have to commentate as hard because it's a little bit more interesting. We take on the first gym, Brock, and we get our Pokemon up to very decent levels. I think Winstruck ends up on level 13, and Herbasaurus is on level 14. So Winstruck's one level away from leveling up, and my boy Herbasaur is 2 levels away. So we've almost got to the point of evolution. That's probably that's the next part of the Let's Play, that bit. So hopefully, guys, you are going to enjoy the next part as well as this one. Because something interesting happens, and as the parts go on, it's going to get more and more interesting as we get further into the game. There's going to be parts, obviously, where it's just me battling, and there's not going to be much storyline going on. But that's kind of the point of this game. You've got to get through the middle bit to get to the end, and we've got to deal with these little trainers who have like 9 Weedles or whatever the hell they've got. This one, I believe, has a Weedle. Yes, look at that. What a good guess. Winstruck is probably my favorite at the minute between him and Herbasaur, just because Herbasaur, I mean, he sweeps the gym. Herbasaur, give him his credit. He he destroys all of Brock's Pokemon and Brock's Grunt's Pokemon. But I think Winstruck has just got that little bit more about him, and I prefer that to him. I mean, look, he can he can swirl up a whirlwind and gust things away or something. I don't know. I mean, I've got hair in my eye. That's bad. But nothing is on the other side. I've just leveled up to level 11 because I'm a boss. But catch your Sammy. I'm probably commentating this. There's no point in commentating on the bits I see on the screen, because what I've recently realized is the fact that it's not actually showing what it's on the screen. So, for example, you see an hour ahead of what I'm seeing. So you're probably seeing me out of Viridian Forest. I'm still in Viridian Forest on my screen. So that's kind of a problem, I guess. But I'm walking. And something's poisoned. Something is definitely poisoned. I believe it's I don't know what it is. It's one of my Pokemon. It's probably Wings. I mean, I didn't check, but it is probably Winstruck. Okay, I'll take a couple of seconds. Nurse Joy has always, to me, been I don't know why they all look similar. I don't know what their preference was, their Pokemon, but obviously they had some kind of gesture there to make. I don't know. You see me here get a couple of potions. They're actually, I use them after the actual gym. I thought I was getting for the gym, but it turns out apparently I've didn't need them for the gym because Brock's Pokemon aren't that powerful. Apparently, I remember it being a lot trickier to take down his annoying Pokemon. Some of them are a bit dodgy. Sorry, my mic fell there a little bit. Some of them can be a little bit annoying though. Onix, if you have Charmander, by this point I probably already got it to a Charizard because obviously I can do off-screen training and stuff. With Bulbasaur, as you see, I go in with a level 10 Bulbasaur, and you're about to see just a sweep of a Sentry. He says you're light years away from Brock. Obviously, that's you know what's wrong with that technically. Geodude. He has, right, so the first Grunt, I'm going to try and keep on top of it. The first Grunt has a Geodude and a Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a ground type, so it shouldn't really be in the rock type gym, but I'll let him off. Both of which are grass and water, are both super effective against both. So you're not going to have too much problem if you pick Bulbasaur or thingy. Fucking hell, I've forgotten. Bulbasaur or Squirtle, right? But if you do have picked Charmander, you've probably taken my advice, hopefully, and gotten Mankey. I gave you that advice in the first part. Now, Mankey's double kick, I believe you want to have double kick. You'll have Karate Chop, probably, and low kick. Those moves are super effective against both of those Pokemon and both of Brock. So, so long as you have those fighting type moves, you can pretty much dominate, as Herbasaur showed there, level 12, looking stylish as always. And now it's Brock's turn. You're probably already seeing me halfway through Brock, because you might actually be finished with Brock at this point. If I do beat Brock pretty easily. I think one Vine Whip to his Geodude and one Vine Whip to his Onix, and I'm pretty much out of there. That's probably the power of Bulbasaur's special attacks. Bulbasaur's special attack is incredible. I had a little bit of a go at it, I think, in the last part. I probably shouldn't have, because, as you see in a minute, he's just a boss, and Venusaur is obviously amazing. I'm not too clean on its middle of evolution, which I can't remember its name of. Currently, we'll be able to see it in a minute, because it comes out in a minute. Next part tomorrow. I'll probably be putting the next part up, if not another day. I might not get it up. For when I say, because I'm not exactly the most reliable person in the world, am I? Level 13 Herbsaur, yay. Leader Brock, I took you for granted. Obviously, I keep commentating on what's the screen, and I shouldn't. Damn it, my mic keeps dropping, and it's what is happening, right? I'm sat here with my knee up on the sofa, and my mic is resting on my knee. So basically, every time I move my leg, it falls over, and it's causing me a bit of a distress. But no, I get the TM for not Flash. I get the TM for Rock Tomb, I believe, which I won't use because it's useless. Unless you've got a Rock type Pokemon, or you're soloing with something, I believe it can probably pretty decent move. Other than that, I don't really see the reason for anybody to ever use Rock Tomb, apart from Brock, the first gym leader. But you might be wondering if I'm doing the after game after I finish with this game. I'm probably not going to, just because I don't know, just because I don't want to, more than anything. As you probably noticed, I haven't gone back and fought Gary, who is obviously back where I told you before. If you go down back to the first town and turn left, he's there, standing where you can catch Mankeys and stuff. I didn't go and get him just because pretty much it'll be useless experience for me, I think, at this point. At this point, I'm probably too over-leveled to get anything from it. So it really would be a pointless exercise just running all the way back down there. I could probably cut out the parts of me running down there and just show you guys where I battle him, but I mean, it'd just be wasted, time and effort for me to edit and stuff. So I'm not going to bother. This Pidgey just gets crits magically. But no, sorry, you've already passed that. But there's probably a Rattata. If you are at the part with a Rattata, see how many crits that damn thing gets. It's just like crit-sania, I tell you. I'd swap out after fucking a couple of attacks because it just kept lowering me down. So that was annoying. So yeah, Rattatas seem to get a lot of crits. I don't know if that's something to do with an ability of theirs. I never really used one before. I'm using them pretty much. I'm thinking through my team again, and I'm pretty much using a bog standard team. A lot of Pokemon have been used before in walkthroughs. You'll have seen them a lot of times before. You might have used them yourself in gameplay. And I'm sorry about that. I mean, I try to maybe edge it up a little bit. I maybe should have, but I really couldn't be bothered, if I'm honest. And I like this team, and I think, as this title suggests of all my videos, you've got to start somewhere, and you've got to start somewhere on this game. So I decided to start here, apparently, on the SSN, or whatever the hell it's called, which comes up later. And I'm on a boat. I will do the song. I'll put it in there somewhere at that point. Dear God. And that's after. Do you have to do that to get the electric gym? I know he gives you cuts. I know that's what he offers you. I don't know if you have to do the SSN first before you do the gym. No, yeah, you do, because you have to use cut to get to the third gym. So we're going to have to go through SSN, and I will be able to train up my new Pokemon, because I'll have my third Pokemon by that point. And he'll be being trained up on the SSN, so that's pretty cool. If I'm not already training up Herbisaur and Winstruck, they may already have evolved twice, because Winstruck pretty much evolves at level 14, and then at level 34, I think it does. And then you got Herbisaur, which evolves at level 16 and then 34 as well, I believe. It evolves earlier than Squirtle and Charmander, so you get a Venusaur earlier. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's more of a weak Pokemon, and you get that evolution a little bit 2 levels quicker. But I am now 11 minutes into this video, and I've talked about absolutely nothing probably for the whole part. And apart from iFampy, I don't think I've mentioned my name and why it is. Pretty much because that's my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite Pokemon, but it's a pretty cute Pokemon, and I just put I in front of it because and I've got an S in the end of it as well. But you know, that makes sense. Weedle gets destroyed. Weedle gets destroyed. I've always wondered why Caterpie and Weedle look so weird. I know they're meant to look like bugs, but they really do look weird, as in they look like penises. I mean, I think Weedle's even like is even based on a penis. If you read its Pokedex entry, I kid you not, you would be surprised. I mean, it's like filth. It's like gold filth on a piece of paper, or an electric device, I guess, because that's what the Pokedex is, I guess. It's just like slimy, thin, long, hard. It gets hard when it's excited or something like that. It's just like as though it's exclaiming a mourning for a teenager. It's like, what? What is going on here? As you see here, I think I just give my two guys potions. I mean, Pokens? What the hell's a Poken? Yeah, I give the guys potions, Windstruck and Herbasaur. I don't know if I remember if I give Herbasaur one. I don't, fair enough. But I switch around. Pretty much, I'm hoping that Herbasaur can level up in the next part. But anyway, this is going to be the end of this part, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'm going to do my enduro in a minute. But no, part 4 will probably be up tomorrow in 2 days' time. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you have fun.